Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 62 of Seinarukana, where we are about to engage in battle with our second main boss.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Episode 62.
Aren't we?
We did
Could have swore the one I just did was 61. Oh no, 63. Yeah, wait, no, yes, the blue thing, 62.
I thought we just did 69.
What?
We did
I
69
switched at 60, 65, 72! good catch. 72.
Yeah, what was back to an episode that we did, what, a couple of weeks ago now?
62? Not a couple weeks ago. Probably like that last session when we did 6.
Oh my goodness, that took forever.
Well, we might end up doing more than 6 today. I mean, we'll have to take a break for D&D, but we can resume afterward. Let's hope this boss doesn't take 3 episodes to beat. Let's see what he's got.
Well, what episode are you going to
What was his name? Something weird. Oh, Burbalzard. Burbalzard.
This is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Don't screw with us! The humans here have nothing to do with any of this. Why did you drag them in? Oh, darn it, I figured that statement from him would have begun the battle.
You created the minions, hurt the elementals. You killed Rochelle's family too.
Go lay down! Go lay down, it's like 90 degrees in here. Don't lay on me.
Hey, go lay down, little girl.
どのみちこの世界の役割は我らのしもべを生み出すこと。その過程で塵が何をわめこうと関係あるまい。
No doubt. Our duty in this world is to create servants at any cost. The dirt we crush beneath our feet in the process is of no concern.
How can you say that? Unforgivable! So much Rochelle, Rodrigo, and everyone suffered because of you?
文句があるならかかってこい。我らの力を思い知らせてやろう。そして逆らった己の愚かさを悔いるがよい。
If you intend to punish me, then come. I will teach you our power, and then you will regret your own stupidity for opposing us.
Try it! I'm taking revenge!
抜かせ！我が真剣、重圧の力、とくと見よ！
Futile! Behold the power of my eternity sword! Oppression! I haven't taken a screenshot in any of the other 3 episodes we recorded today.
I haven't taken a screenshot in a while, yeah.
Alright. Alright, save game before battle. That's where I should have broken. Oh well. So my timing's a little bit off.
Yeah, well.
Alright. I think that team's gonna be what I want, depending on what he has. Let's take a look at him. Oh, he's red.
So
1,000 physical defense. No force defense, though.
That's what other stuff you might have.
Yeah, obviously, since he's an all-rounder. Let's see what he does. Got 200% strength.
That's a lot.
So his physical attacks are gonna be doubled.
That's something important to keep in mind.
Yes, it is. His magic is weak as shit for a red, though.
Well, then again, he probably doesn't deal much magic damage. Probably all material. Probably like a beat stick red or something.
Ooh, 4th rank sword.
Ouch.
Member of the Lightbringers and bearer of the Eternity Sword Oppression, he has sworn his absolute loyalty to Evolia and uses his great physique to intimidate anybody who opposes them. He's a merciless warrior who has destroyed many branch worlds. While cruel, his strength belies the cold, calculating precision and vast skill with which he destroys his enemies. Oppression is a gigantic halberd that is packed with mana, giving it weight far greater than it appears, and preventing any but Burblezerd from using it effectively.
Void.
That's a dragon. Looks more like a dinosaur to me. Guardian spirit of oppression and Burblezerd's partner. A dragon who radiates intense heat. As ferocious as a raging beast, he uses his full power to crush every enemy that he faces. He does not speak to humans, but he does instinctively understand that Burblezerd is stronger and more dangerous than he is, so does not ever disobey his commands. Still, he is a savage beast, willing and able to kill anybody around him, friend or foe. I wonder if, like in New Game Plus, the enemy's spirits actually do something.
Probably. I did hear that there was a New Game Plus.
There's always a New Game Plus in these kind of games. Alright, skills. So, 800, nothing to really worry about. Berserk Chariot. What's that? It's like 450 force. Also nothing really to worry about. Alright, Stampede. That's his best one, but even that's nothing for Nozomu to worry about it. Whoa, all! Okay, that...
Yeah, so that's an important thing to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, that definitely is something I need to figure out how to defend against.
Just use your defense. So,
Well, Nozomu's defense all is only physical. They'd still take the full force damage, although, granted, that's not really much. 400 and... well, not even 400. That'd be like 385 or something.
We point out that his defenses are defense all.
Well, at least an all-rounder, so it really don't matter. So
Exactly.
one defense has 1,000 material, and one defense has 1,000 force.
So really, if you just use dual attack, you'll always get through.
Yeah, basically.
So you don't even have to worry about being on the attack, you could be on the defense.
Exactly, that's what I was just thinking. As long as I have a dual element attacker, probably Satsuki, that new attack of hers is the strongest dual elemental I have. Anything new or anything special? No special on it. No special on that. Warmth. Allies are raises strength for the dire combat. And magic, red, terrain red bonus, and all other elements down. Okay, I don't want him casting that. Like, that absolutely has to be countered.
Absolutely.
Graviton. 300 force to all enemies.
I'm feeling this guy's going to be a little bit tough.
Skill uses have All enemies strength and lowers their strength and magic, so I think somebody's like did permanent counter spell duty, probably.
Absolutely. Sasuke.
What about Hydra? 800 force to all. Skill level 6? Can I even counter that?
Oh my goodness, you just passed up a thing that could counter level 6.
What?
Yeah, that last relic that you got would have given someone, I think Sasuke, a level 6 counter.
No, it didn't have any. Well, it would have given Suzuki her icicle arrow, but Thalia's already got icicle arrow.
Really? I thought I said level...
Or Reptuna, I think.
I thought that it
Can
said, like,
icicle arrow counter 6? If so, we're good.
Remember, that thing has to be set up, so you have to keep it going constantly. Pretty much.
Well, icicle arrow is also a setup.
That's what I said. You have to set it up.
Gallifus is a ferocious guardian. Setup skill that triggers on the enemy's attack. Huh. Interesting. Oh, it's only got 10 uses. He'll actually run out of this.
Hopefully.
5 combat mana. Wow. And he has nothing that boosts his mana, so that's going to be forever before he can cast that. What's his other skills take? 2 and 1? Yeah. And actually, if I use Satsuki's counter on these lower ones that lowers their mana, he'll never be able to cast Hydra.
Nice.
Unless any of his attacks raise his mana. Enemy combat mana down. Self-strength up. All enemies' resistance down. Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much a non-issue as long as I keep his mana under control. You should never get at 5 to cast that. So I don't need to worry about countering it. Just have Satsuki counter these other 2 with her one that drains the mana. Can it counter this one? 5? I don't think it can, actually. It can counter Warmth with hers. I don't think it can counter Graviton. So yeah. The only thing is the all defense. That's really the only thing that's going to be of any issue. Let's see what I have for all defenders. I know Nozomi has an all defense, but it's physical only. So Moose is only him. Nope. She's got a couple of alls, but they're force only. That one's an all, but it's not relevant. No, actually, what's her resistance? No, it's not really strong enough. Although it definitely would help. That's an all, but again, force only. All, but physical only. Yep, I don't... Closest thing I have is the White Spirit. But that would kind of just put some dead weight on the team, though. I think I'm just gonna have to.
Nice protection from red.
Huh?
Now,
Yeah, if it was protection from red, that would be ideal. But no, hers is pro black. Okay, his magic is a lot lower than his physical, so probably just want the all physical defense.
and just take the magic attacks.
Oh yeah, I wanted to look at what your... Yeah, it won't counter the graviton. This is the one that lowers the mana, right? Combat mana down, yeah. Go away! She's the one I want on attacker, though, anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Icicle Arrow will counter up to 6, so I could counter it with Reptuna if I really needed to. But I don't think she'll actually be able to cast it.
Why don't you think you'd be able to cast the Icicle Arrow?
No, he won't be able to cast Hydra.
Probably not, if you can manage to, because if you cast the 1 mana thing like 5 times, then you'd be able to just keep blowing his combat.
Yeah, not if I counter it with the energy leak. But, then since I can't switch skill uses in battle, I actually need to have both her and Thalia.
Why do you have to have Thalia then?
Or not Thalia, Reptuna. Or actually... No, Thalia, yeah. Because I want the Ice Banish 2 to counter Graviton rather than have to use the setup one.
Well, I guess you could also switch between Thalia and...
Yeah, and they both have a decent dual element attack. So,
exactly.
so Thalia, Thalia, Satsuki, and Nozomu. And the only thing is that set all attack. Alternatively, I could probably just go all offensive on him.
6,600 health.
Yeah, but when he uses the force blocking defensive skill, Nozomu's freaking cross divider will do like 1100 to him.
So just go on the offensive and just
have Nozomu, Jazita, and Nozomi. Because on the offensive, the only thing I'd be really worried about is blocking his 800 attack thing.
Got an ice cream truck going by. I don't think I've heard one of those things in years.
Huh?
There's an ice cream truck going by. You just hear some random music.
Oh wait, not Talia, Satsuki. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm not too sure I could out-damage him on offensive, especially since that would allow him to get off that one that boosts all of his stats in the terrain IP and lowers, or terrain bonuses and lowers mine. Yeah, that's something I just can't let him get off. So I have to just use the dual elemental attackers. I can switch between those depending on which one I need to counter. Nozomu can take everything he can dish out. The only thing is his physical attack that hits the party will do a little, what? Actually, a lot. Neither of those have an all defense. What's the mana a bit like on his attacks? 1, 2, 5. One, two, five. He does. What happened?
So you could just try going the full offense on him. Just try to see if you can just. Because remember, Rise Stampede has combat mana cost of 5. Has to use Bash Down a couple of times.
Yeah, that's the big problem of this guy, is that thing.
But that costs 5 combat mana, so he's not going to be using it constantly.
No, he'd be using it like every third turn, just like Drav did. Problem is, if I don't have an all-defense skill, that will insta-kill my supporter and attacker. Because that would be 700 physical and 385 force, so well, not quite insta-kill my supporter and attacker, but it almost killed him the first time, because that would do like 1,070 some damage. 1,085 damage. I kind of need Nozomi's defend alls just to block the material portion of it, and then the attacker and supporter would only take the 385 force. Actually, probably some spillover from physical too. His strength is just so damn high. This won't be as this isn't as easy as I originally thought it was, simply because of that ability right there.
Well, don't you have anything that will lower his combat mana for the attacking step?
That's
lower it. He's not going to be able to use that thing.
Well, Satsuki's counter won't lower it enough, especially since it'll only work when he casts his warmth rather than the graviton. Actually, didn't somebody have a defense skill that lowered combat mana?
Well, potentially, but is that defense still enough to stop it?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Pretty sure it was not Nozomu's. No. Wouldn't probably be a black skill.
Yeah, it sounds kind of fun.
Enemy strength and combat mana down.
Hey, enemy strength down.
128. So that'd be an additional half a 210. Half a 210 is 150.
210? 105?
Oh, 105, right. So 325 or 525. So shit, it's they'll take a good bit of damage from that.
But it should prevent him from using his big thing. And also, there'll be a bit less damage being taken because enemy strength down.
Mm-hmm. She has weakened, except I'd kind of never want her in a supporter role, because want to counter everything he tries to do in the support line. Damn it, go away! You have energy leak as well. Yeah, I think that actually might be the best thing is to use her to block, keep his combat mana down so that he can't use that attack either. Between that and the counter.
Then do it.
I wonder if it lowers it by one or two.
Well, either he uses the 1 attack and it lowers it by 1 down to 0, or the 2 attack and it's already at 0.
thing is, if he attacks her with that, she's going to take a ton of damage. And since I always have to counter him, I have no time to heal. Hey, there's another option.
Oh,
Well,
more options.
what if I fought him one-on-one with Nozomu? All of his attacks would do nothing to Nozomu. This is the only thing that would do a little bit of damage, but would probably be able to out-heal him with Celestial Ally.
Oh, yeah, and you can use Nozomu's ability thing to heal himself a little.
Yeah.
I say
Yeah,
do it.
nothing else would hurt him except for Hydra.
I say do it.
I think that is the best.
Do you want to go offensive or defensive with Nozomu, though?
Offensive, I have to, because I have to select the attack to get around whichever defense the enemy's using.
Oh, Nozomu doesn't have dual?
Yeah, but his duel is like only 100 physical. If he's using the magic defense, I want to use Cross Divider to do a fuck ton of damage. And if he's using the block physical, then I want to use the dual one to do some damage. With the 300 force.
May the force be with you.
But yeah, I think that is the best option. There's nothing he can do except Hydra should hurt Nozomu.
Then do it, Giovanni.
Alright, let's try it. Let's start with the encounter skill. Resist?
Resist and inspire.
Inspire would let me do more damage to him, but resist would mitigate the damage from Hydra even further. Whoops. Ah! Was trying to see how much. I think it means. Is it 20% how much it raises resistance? So that would definitely mitigate the damage even further. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Aggressive. Engage.
ねえ力を貸してくれ行くぞ魔法なんて反則だぜレジストだいぶ楽になった
そろそろ本気で相手にして処刑台の前に立つ必要が行かせてもらう
反撃なんてさせるか
Oh shit, I didn't select the right attack to begin with.
This is not going so well.
Okay, barely hurt him. That was the 400 force one. That did 80 damage, okay. Alright, still using the physical defense, so let's switch to overdrive, switch to celestial. Actually, uses are limited, so no, let's leave it on that for the moment. I don't need the healing just yet, I'll need it next turn.
彼に傷をつけるとは侮っていたか。行くぞ。地に這い泣き叫べ。弱者にはふさわしい姿だ。グラビトン。
いや、耐えられないほどじゃない。
Okay, with force defense, I go to physical attack. Now this one's going to hurt. Alright, so that'll go off on my attack. So if I switch to the Celestial Ally now, it would heal before it goes off, and I really don't need it yet. I won't even get a full heal out of it. So wait till next turn to do it. So what's he using? Switch attacks. Whoa! What? I shouldn't have done that much! What the fuck?
You have for law?
What?
What'd you have as a defender skill?
Or a shield? Takes 1 mana, so it definitely should have blocked it. I mean, I was like, what? Setup, trigger enemy attack. Magic is at 138 now. And I guess that would. Why am I having so much trouble calculating percentages? Like, seriously.
You needed more math.
138, I guess that's just a weird number. Let's see.
A little bit over a third.
Yeah, a little bit over a third, I can call it that way. So that'd be 2, 6, 20, 6, 18, 20, 266, call it 275 for good measure, so 1075. Did like 1400. What the hell?
What's the second page of info there?
Setup skill and triggers on enemy attack.
All enemies class windows resistance.
That did more damage than it should have. Like, a lot more.
One thing that I can think of is that since you were using your attack, you couldn't defend it. That's the only thing I
No,
can
but
think.
I mean, it dealt more damage than the attack was capable of dealing. It did like 1,400 when it should only do 1,100 and something.
Check the stage.
And then,
Does it have
huh?
the stage, the arena, the fighting thing? Does it have extra boost to red? Red or magic or whatever? Can't really see it from here. Hold on. Remember to use
Yeah,
the
it looks like it's got a 10% to red. A 10% to magic. Okay, I guess that makes sense, but still, that means I didn't defend at all.
No, you didn't defend because you're in the middle of using an attack.
You can't block if you're attacking?
Apparently not.
Alright, so switch to armor. To magical armor.
Remember that thing does still does a lot of
力
damage.
を増幅する
Someone can lift
セレ
it.
ステ
You
ィア
can-
リ力が湧いてくるよし押し返す反撃なんてさせるか
ここで倒れるわけにはいかぬ。守りごと投げ払う。
だとしてもまだ
Up to the
強
top.
することなどできん。諦めろ。行け。
What? Again? Where is he getting all this extra mana from?
I don't know.
I looked at his skills thoroughly. None of them boost his mana.
It's basically Mizomu is dead.
Yeah, I can't survive that.
ねえねえ出し惜しみなしで頼む
分かっておる任せろ
だいぶ楽になった同時に行くぞエメ俺の力
Yeah, I'm not defending at all against that. So, it would be doable if the enemy didn't fucking cheat!
負けか
That would be perfectly fine to do it that way if they didn't fucking cheat with the bullshit. It's like, oh, I have the mana to use my defense skill, but yet I can't defend! And he somehow is boosting, he got 10 mana in 3 turns? How the fuck?
Not 10 man, it's 5.
He cast it twice.
Yeah, he saved up the mana, cast it once, and then he managed to get more mana and cast it again.
Again, none of his skills give him mana. Alright, let's try it the other way, I guess. No, not Thalia. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's you. To keep his mana down so he can only use weak attacks.
So, you want to try fighting him again in the next episode?
What? Are you serious?
You spent a long time trying to figure out just the right party.
I guess I did. It's been quite a bit of time analyzing his attacks and everything. Alright, yeah. So yeah, the first boss of the game was just overpowered as all fuck. Second boss actually literally fucking cheats! Yeah. So thank y'all for watching, and we'll try again next time.